Hi, welcome to our live daily analysis, taking a look at the euro dollar and pound USD on this 16th of February. First of all, though, before watching this video, please pause this video to read the entire risk disclaimer. Alright, this is the euro dollar 4-hour chart, and we're looking, of course, at the downtrend channel that nicely held intact on Tuesday and Wednesday. We saw a continuation down to the 105.25 area that we mentioned yesterday's video. That was a great target, as you can see, because price bouncing pretty impulsively, already up 100 pips from that target. So good to take profit there and exit. Hopefully you did that too. And the price is on the rise at the moment. So let's take a look. It's actually breaking this bearish channel potentially to the upside. Let's take a look at what could happen. On the hourly chart, we see that price is still retracing back to the long-term moving average. I think that if you put a fib on the very first upside move, after hitting that bounce, you can see when taking the fib from top to bottom here, that price is hitting the -272 target. I think that this is a crucial level, because if price ventures into this particular spot above it, it could be actually changing the structure of the euro dollar. I think that that is a critical bottom. I got critical tops here as well. From a wave perspective, I think that this could still be a wave 1, 2, 3. If this is a wave 4, it shouldn't go into and above the bottom. So if it does venture above 106.35, we could be seeing price going to the -61.8 target. And then I'm looking for a bull flag pattern or a zigzag back down. And I think there could be another bullish move up. After that pattern, though, it is interesting for me to trade, not when it's at the -61.8 target. Surely it could break out and continue. And there might be some space on an intraday time frame, like 5 or 15-minute chart, for this tiny little bit of pips there. But personally, I would rather wait for the correction to finish, either an ABC zigzag or a triangle pattern or a bull flag pattern at the -61.8 target. Look for the turn and breakout for follow through of one more bullish movement. Now, if price does not reach the -61.8 target, and in fact does stop right here at the -272 target, and that's something we'll have to see. This is a potential bouncing spot, but it doesn't mean that price will react to it. What I would like to see, if it does react, is a candlestick pattern on hourly chart, perhaps a engulfing twin, a pin bar, or simply 4 or 5 candles, 6 candles, excuse me, not breaking this top and giving a hook back like this. In that case, I think there could be a head and shoulders like this. As you can see, that this could be the left shoulder, this could be the right shoulder, this could be the head. Price moves down like this and then starts breaking down, and all of this upside is just a retracement. This breakout to the upside is perhaps a false breakout, or at least an overthrow, and price is back in the downtrend. So it depends a lot how price will respond here. At the moment, price is pushing, but only at the end of the hour. When I look at the hourly candle, at this one and the next 5, will I have an idea if indeed price is pushed through or bounced. That's when I will judge. That's when I will make the decision about this particular bounce or break spot. Time will tell if it breaks or bounces. I have no preference at all at this particular moment because for me it's 50-50. We got a breakout. Whether that breakout will prove itself to be a good breakout or a false breakout, I'll leave it up to the market to decide on that one. So that's it from the euro dollar. Let's take a look at the pound USD. Oh, by the way, if it does move lower, I'm targeting 105 first, and then 103.75, 103.80. It could fill up this space between the 4th level and the 5th level to the downside. That is an interesting space. So if it does bounce here, a bearish bounce to the downside, first, of course, aim for 105.50, then 105, and then all the way down in here. Those are the targets to the downside. If it does bounce to the upside and breaks actually our 106.35 zone, in that case, I'll be taking off this particular fib, and what I'll do is put a new fib from top to bottom here. But the larger fib, you can see the price bounce off the 61.8. So what could happen is break, pull back, continue, all of that based on this 61.8 fib bounce. All right, so that's something, especially where I have the green circle for upside, that could be very interesting because there's potentially a lot of space up to the top and not too much basically space where the stop loss should be below the bottom, just below the 61.8 fib. Regarding the pound USD, pound indeed on the hourly chart bouncing off the 78.6 fib. We talked about that yesterday as well. That price could use that fib for a bullish bounce. It broke support, broke this triangle to the downside, made a sweet down move there of about 80 pips, but then close in reverse, a V-Valley turn, as you can see, strong candles down, strong candles up, V-Valley, close in reverse there, and now price is pushing up again. For me, it's too close to the resistance here. A break a bit earlier of this, an entry right away there, could have led to a breakout potential, but that's a bit late now, and resistance is pretty close at 125 and 125.25. So I want to see how the hourly candles hold up here. If there are any rejection signals or 5 to 6 candles not breaking this resistance line, there could be a move back down to the triangle and back to support. That's one potential range trade. Or if the candles actually show a breakout, there could be a breakout trade here. One thing could happen is that price moves up. There is some pause here like this. If 13 candles go sideways like this eventually, perhaps at the end of Thursday, then a breakout like that to the top and perhaps to the minus 272 target is a potential as well. So I'm looking at these two scenarios, a bull flag and continuation upwards, or a bounce back to support. Alternatively, of course, there could be a breakout during today if price hits resistance and there are only 2-3 hourly candles going like this sideways, but then suddenly an hourly candle pushes like this. That could be a signal that later today there could be a continuation already up to resistance at 125.75, 126.50-ish. So let's see. Of course, if price on the 4-hour does break through the blue support line, at this moment, I think that there could be a range trade back to blue or a breakout trade above orange up to the next resistance. But if it doesn't bounce at blue but breaks, there could be a move down to the 61.8 fib. I don't think that will happen today, probably not this week, but that is something that could happen next week if price breaks through support. Then it could fall down to the 61.8. Not only that, it might even fall eventually even lower, of course, but that would be the first fib that hasn't been tested. Price did test the 38 and did test the 50, reacted to both. If it breaks the blue support line, the 61.8 golden ratio is the next fib. To get more analysis like that in the future, please subscribe. Go to elitecurrency.com, go to trading systems, click on this particular button and sign up. Hope to see you soon and wish you all great trading. Cheers.